Hello, all my high school football fans out there. This is Buckeye Vinny coming to you tonight. Week 15 is upon us, and we all know what Week 15 means in the state of Ohio. It is championship weekend, folks. And I'm just going to tell you this. What a dandy we have coming out of Division II. Massillon Tigers versus Cincinnati LaSalle Lancers. What a game this is going to be, my viewers. I'm going to first start off with the 14-0 Massillon Tigers. What a phenomenal season they have had all season. And let me tell you this. In the last 29 games, Massillon is coming in with a 28 wins and only 1 loss in the last 29 games. Phenomenal team. Let me tell you this. They are coached by Nathan Moore. You know, let me tell you about Nathan Moore. In case you fans out there didn't know this, he is playing against his own team. Nathan Moore coached over at Cincinnati LaSalle and led them to various playoff appearances. Wherever this man goes, he's a winner. So my hat's off to Nathan Moore. Done a phenomenal job over at Massillon, and this is going to be a very interesting game. I'm first going to cover, I broke both these two teams down, but I'm first going to cover the Massillon Tigers. Massillon is coming in averaging 35 points a game in the playoffs, only yielding a stingy, only giving up 7 points a game. I'm just going to tell you this, my viewers, this team is for real. They might have the best linebacker core in the state of Ohio. They are a dandy of a football team, led by quarterback Longwell. The kid, he's a southpaw. Let me tell you, he's a very smart quarterback. He manages a game very well. And when the pocket breaks down, he's not afraid to tuck it under and take off running. But let me tell you his counterpart in the backfield, Terrence Keys. This kid is amazing. He's the running back for the Massillon Tigers. He's been the stud of the team all year. Talk about a strong kid with speed and power. I'm telling you, if Massillon wants to win the championship, they're going to need him and Longwell to have a big game, and I believe they could come through. Let me tell you, the path that Massillon has taken to get to the championship Thursday night. Week 11, Massillon hosted their arch rival, Warren G. Harding Raiders. And my viewers, coming into this game, I thought Harding was going to put up somewhat of a fight because in Week 3, Massillon Tigers traveled to Warren Mollenkoff Stadium. Wasn't even a game, my friends. Wasn't even a game. Massillon Tigers drilled Harding in Week 3, 49-7. So come Week 11, I thought that maybe Harding would have been a little revenge game. Nope. Carbon copy of Week 3. Massillon didn't waste any time. They led Harding 27-0 in the playoffs and went on to beat Harding Raiders 55-0, shutting a decent Harding team offense out. And this is the path that started. Week 12, Massillon Tigers taking on their rival Massillon Perry. You know what? Massillon Perry was not a bad football team, but guess what? Massillon Tigers rolled in that game 35-7, holding a Massillon Perry team which came in that game averaging 35 points a game to only a touchdown. Moving on, Week 13 came. Massillon taking on Archbishop Hoban. And let me tell you, my friends, what this was going to be the game of the year, because this was dating back to last year, a revenge game where Archbishop Hoban, we all remember, beat Massillon Tigers to win the Division II state championships last year. Not the case. Massillon pulled out a nail-biter in the closing seconds to knock off Hoban 17-14. Week 14 came, and it was Avon Eagles. Now, Avon came in a perfect 13-0 I think a few people thought it was going to be a game. No way. Massillon Tigers lived up to all their good playing that they have throughout the season, and they put a whipping on the Avon Eagles 35-10. And again, Avon came in averaging 40 a game, and Massillon gave up 10 points. Let me tell you, my viewers, Massillon is for real. Moving on to Cincinnati LaSalle Lancers. This couldn't have been the best matchup of the season, let me tell you. This is downright the two best teams in Division II getting it on, and this is what Ohio high school football is all about, getting it on the field and getting it done, and from there determining who is the real state champs. Folks, let me tell you this. Cincinnati Lancers coming in with a 12-2 record on the season, coached by Pat McLaughlin. He's another one that wherever he went, he's a winner. This young man has done a phenomenal job over at Cincinnati LaSalle. Obviously, he stepped up. He's proven that he can coach Division II football, obviously getting his team to the state championship. Let me tell you, Cincinnati is coming in averaging 39 points a game. Like I said, Massillon and Cincy, both very similar ball clubs. And Cincinnati LaSalle is giving up a stingy 9 points a game. It's going to be very interesting, my viewers, very. Let me tell you the path that Cincinnati LaSalle took to get to the championship. Week 11, Cincinnati played Little Miami. Not even a contest. Cincinnati LaSalle shut out Little Miami 42-0. That game was over at half. Week 12 came, Cincinnati LaSalle took on Walnut Ridge. Same scenario, 35-7, Cincinnati LaSalle rolled over Walnut Ridge. Week 13, Cincinnati taking on Harrison. Here we go again, not even a contest. Cincinnati blew them out, LaSalle 45, Harrison 8. And week 14, Cincinnati LaSalle came in with a very tough matchup with undefeated at the time Central Catholic. Cincinnati LaSalle beat them by 14 points, 35-21 to get to week 15. Let me tell you a little bit about Cincinnati LaSalle, my viewers, in case you didn't know this. Cincinnati LaSalle has won 3 state championships. 2014, they destroyed Nordonia 55-20. 2015, they destroyed Massillon Perry 42-0. And 2016, in a close matchup, rematch, they beat Massillon Perry 14-7. Now, there's one thing for a school to win 3 state titles in the history. And don't get me wrong, that's phenomenal. There's another thing to do it 3 years in a row. My viewers, do you know how hard that is when you have kids graduating and then you have to have your younger kids moving up? But LaSalle did it 3 years in a row. Let me tell you this about LaSalle. They are led by junior quarterback Zach Branham. This kid is a consistent passer. He doesn't throw the ball all that much, but let me tell you, he does it with his legs. This kid is a phenomenal ball player. He's another one that a little bit reminds me of Longwell. When the pocket breaks down, he's not bashful to take off and pick up 8 to 10 yards a game. A carry. This kid is the real deal. They have 2 backs in the offense, in the backfield. They have sophomore Payne. This kid is the real deal, and remember, he's only a sophomore. This kid has rushed, and he reminds me a lot of Terrence Keys. He's a strong runner, and he's very quick. And then they have none other but senior back Cam Porter. This young man has been the bread and butter all season long for Cincinnati LaSalle. So you put in Zach Branham, his arm and his quick legs, along with Payne and Porter. My viewers, this is going to be the game of the century, let me tell you this. And again, I can't wait for these 2 class act programs to get it on. Let me give you a little history with Cincinnati LaSalle. when I mentioned 2014, 15, and 16. In those 3 years, they had a combined record of 40 wins and only 5 losses. So, again, this is going to be one whale of a game. And I'm just going to tell you this for Ohio State football fans out there, high school fans. If you can make it to this game, it's held at Canton Tom Benson Stadium. If you can make it to that game, I will definitely advise you to go. It's a Thursday night start, 7 o'clock. And I'm sure everyone right now is waiting for my prediction. And this is what it's going to be. Massillon, if you win this game, my hat's off to you. It will be your first state title in the history. Cincinnati LaSalle, you speak for itself. If you win this game, this will be your 4th. And the moment of truth is coming right now. And this is going to be my prediction. And I think it's going to be a dandy one. Because when I went back and I viewed both of these schools and I looked at the schedules, both teams have played very powerhouse schedules. I just stated how Massillon Tigers beat up on a decent Warren G. Harding team, not just once, but twice. And they also beat a Division I Camp McKinley Bulldogs this past season, 24-14. In case my viewers do not know this, Cincinnati LaSalle Lancers, again a Division II school, beat this season the likes of St. Xavier, a D1 school, 22-15, and they also knocked off a Division I Cincinnati Elder, 27-25. And in case you viewers don't know this, Cincinnati Elder is representing Division I state championship this Friday night against Pinkerton Central. So this is my point, my fans. I just said how Cincinnati LaSalle defeated two powerhouses in Cincinnati. Cincinnati St. Xavier and Cincinnati Elder. This is my pick. It will be a nail-biter. I'm sorry, Massillon fans. Buckeye Vinny, again, this is my opinion. You guys, coaches, faculty, the city of Massillon should be very proud of your school and your team. You deserve it. I just said you guys in the last 29 games are 28-1. But I like Cincinnati LaSalle to win this game in a battle. Cincinnati LaSalle 27, Massillon Tigers 21. Please click on to my face and subscribe. Please comment. I want your prediction, folks. Please, I gave you mine. I want to know what you think. Again, God bless. Peace out. And just wait till I do my Buckeye prediction. Buckeyes versus the Badgers. Wait till you see this. Go Buckeyes.